to use one of these cushions to lift your hips up. Sometimes that makes it more comfortable. And sit comfortably and close your eyes. Start to focus on your breathing. Inhale for 5-second count. Exhale. Deep belly breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is Samavriti. Equal inhales and equal exhales help to calm the mind. And think about an intention for the day, something that you would love to cultivate in this practice or for your day. It could be joy, creativity, love. Pause. Just continue with your breathing. Yoga breathing, Ujjayi breathing is in through your nose and out through your nose. But if you feel the need to exhale through your mouth, that is sometimes good to cleanse your system. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Now you can continue with that. Open your eyes. Now we'll start to move with our breath. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale down. Exhale. Inhale. This time twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Now roll your shoulders back, big circles. In yoga, always remember to breathe. You don't want to hold your breath. It's one of the most important things is continuous breathing. Now rotate your shoulders forward. And the other important thing is to listen to your body and only go to the point of your own comfort and ability. That might be different for everybody. So now let's switch the cross of our legs. Just to balance things out. Inhale your arms up. Exhale over to the right. Big breath, inhale here. Lengthening that side body. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, other side. Big breath. And inhale back to center. Exhale down. Now you might need to get off of the bolster if you're using one for this one. I'm going to do a forward fold. So inhale your arms up. Exhale, reach your fingertips in front of you. Walk them out. And walk them over to one side. Feeling a nice stretch through your side body and your hip. Few breaths here. On an inhale, walk your fingertips back to the center. And exhale back to the other side. Nice deep hip stretch. Inhale back. And exhale. Come back to seated. And you're going to shift over along your mat with your knees bent. Clasp the front of your shins here. And inhale, chest forward. And exhale, round your back. Inhale. Exhale, cat. So these are seated cat cows. If you're familiar with these, you can do them on your knees as well. A wonderful stretch for your upper body, shoulders, back, and neck. Good. Now come on to all fours. You can use one of those blankets if you need more cushion under your knees here. Always nice. Add your knees a little bit. And now cat cow, standard way. Inhale, arch your back, chest forward, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Now take your hips around on an inhale. You're going to drop them back behind you and rotate them back, making a big circle. Continuing your breathing. Do 4 times in one direction, and then when you've done 4, circle the other direction. Back to center. And sit back into child's pose. You can do this either with your knees together or apart. And you can place your forehead on either your hands, a block, or a blanket. Come back up to all fours. Tuck your toes behind you. Lift up your hips. Your hands are parallel to each other. And lift your hips up, extending to a downward facing dog. Knees bent, but you can start pedaling your heels down one at a time. Walking your dog. Continuing that deep inhale and exhale. Now, both heels on the ground. Walk your feet up, baby steps up toward the top of your mat. Inhale, chest forward. Look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, rise. Arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Stay right where you're at. And to half salutations. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold at the hip, slight bend in your knees if you have issues with your knees. Inhale, look forward, chest forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Moving slowly, conserving our energy. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart. And think about that intention you had at the beginning. And breathe into that. Mountain pose. Now, wide stance with your legs. You can have your legs go off the mat or you can go sideways, whichever you prefer. Do a series of standing poses here. So inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Again, slight bend in your knees. And let your head relax here. Give it a nod, like your head is going side to side, like no. And then, yes, back and forth. Let your head and your neck relax. Now place your right palm on the floor in front of you, right below your face. And on an inhale, bring your left arm up to the sky. Breathe. Gentle twist. Exhale, bring it down, replacing opposite hand. Inhale. Other side up. Couple of breaths here. Extending. Bend your knees, roll up, back to standing. Roll your shoulders out. And now pivot your right toes toward the windows. And face the windows, face over your right leg. So you're looking toward your right toes. If you're in the studio here, you're looking out the windows. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bend that right foot to warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Breathe here. We're going to add a little bit of dynamic movement here. So inhale, straighten that leg. And exhale, bend your elbows, opening your heart. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back, pivot your toes, and we'll get that on the other side. So now you're facing over your left toes. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, bend that left knee. Inhale, lengthen, straighten that front left leg. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back to center. Exhale your arms down. Raise. Couple of shoulder rolls here. And now inhale your arms out parallel. Pivot your right toes out. And a nice wide stance here. Look out toward those right fingertips and exhale, bend your right knee over for warrior two. And make sure your knee is above your ankle, not in front of it, to protect your knee. That's good. And continue breathing here. Now, making this dynamic makes it a little warmer, so this is optional if you'd like to follow along. We'll do the inhale, lift your arms, straighten that right leg. Exhale back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your legs, hands on your hips, and pivot your left toes out. Get the other side, warrior two. Inhale your arms out, parallel. Exhale, bend that left knee, so your knee is above your ankle. Inhale, extend, lengthen, exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back to center. Heel toe your feet together, back to mountain pose. Let's just shake it out here. Whew. Releasing tension all over the body, shaking out your hands, legs. Freestyle it, whatever feels good. Okay, with your feet wide, once again, inhale your arms out. Exhale, pivot the right toes out. And bend that right knee. And we're going to come into a side stretch, so you can rest your right arm over your right knee. And then lengthen that left arm for a nice side body stretch. If you have a block nearby, you can grab that and use that to support your right hand, putting less pressure on your knees. A few breaths here. Inhale, come back up. And pivot to the other side. Bring your block if you're using one. Transfer it to the other hand. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, bend that left knee. And lean over. Nice side stretch here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Inhale your arms out parallel. Exhale, pivot that right toe. Bring in your left toes a little bit for triangle pose. Again, you might want to use a block on the inside of your ankle. For support, there you go. Doing a nice stretch on your right inner thigh. And rotate that left arm around to give your shoulders, nice mobility here. Three times in one direction and then reverse. And inhale back to center. And exhale, left side, triangle. Inhale your arms out. Exhale, tip over that left leg. And begin to rotate the right arm. Three times in one direction and then reverse. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Now face over your right knee, face the window side here in the room. You might need to make your stance a little bit shorter for this one, for pyramid pose. So looking toward the windows here, inhale, chest forward. Exhale, fold over that right leg. And place your fingertips down, or you can leave your hands on your hips. Doing a hamstring stretch here. Another option is to use that block. And come up on an inhale. Rotate to the other side. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, lean over that left leg, hands to hips or to your block. Breathe. Now back to center. Right, heel toe your feet back and come to the tops of your mat. We'll do a few sun salutations, taking it slow. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Top of a push-up, and now come down, chaturanga, bending your elbows, hugging them in close toward your ribs, lower down. Inhale, lift your chest for a baby cobra. Exhale, release that. Tuck your toes, and come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward to the top of your mat and lift your chest. Uplift, exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Back to plank and lower down. Inhale, baby cobra, or lift your hips up for upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk or hop up to the top of your mat with your chest. Exhale. Inhale, back. Up and hands to arms. How are we doing here? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Back to down dog this time. Inhale, lift that right leg up behind you, bend your knee, and open up your hip. And then rotate your knee if you feel like you want to give that hip some good stretching and rotation. Do a few times in each direction. And then raise that back leg up again, and then bring it back down to down dog. Deep breath here to recover from that. And inhale, left leg up. Bend that knee. And rotate that knee. Or hip circles. Both directions. And then back, downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. And lower yourself, chaturanga down to the floor. Bring your forearms out in front of you. So you're in Sphinx pose. Now imagine you're dragging your mat toward your belly with your forearms. Your shoulders are relaxing down. You're looking straight ahead. Breathe. Tuck your toes behind you. Plant your hands back down. Come up to downward facing dog. And then step your feet up to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Now, let's go back to a wide-legged stance here. Clasp your hands behind you. And then inhale your chest forward. Exhale, forward fold. You can sway side to side here. Releasing shoulder tension and also getting a good stretch. Thigh muscles. Now, come up with your legs still apart. Bend your knees. Place your hands on your thighs. Big inhale in here. And then exhale, lower one shoulder to the center. Shoulder dips. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time on your own. You're done with that. Straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet back to center. Now, this time, just kind of let your arms flop. Make your own fan breeze. Relax. Rotate. And now take that side to side. Slowly let that slow down. Winding down here. So one more pose in standing before we hit the mat again. So tree pose. Let's see, have you face forward again. And ground your left foot onto your mat. Bring your right heel up, either like a kickstand to your calf or all the way up to your thigh. Either way is good. They all strengthen and build balance. And if you can place your hands at your heart, it helps to look at something in front of you that doesn't move if you feel wobbly or you lose your balance. That point you're looking at, you're gazing at is the drishti. Continue to breathe here. Then if you'd like, you can lift your arms up high. Let your arms go out and maybe rotate your wrists and fingers. Or not. Let that come down. And back to mountain pose. Other side. So grounding through your right foot. Your left foot will go either kickstand, calf, or thigh. Breathe. Look at your drishti. Grow your branches if you like. Breathe. And back down, slowly release that. What are we doing? Good, good. Okay. So let's go down to our mats here. I'm going to come back, lay down and bend your knees. And bring your feet to toward the outside of your mat, the edge of your mat. And let your knees fall to one side and then the other. Imagining like a windshield wiper movement with your feet, your legs. Now bring your feet back to the middle of your mat, parallel to each other, about hip width distance for bridge pose. So lengthen your arms out, palms are flat on the mat. On an inhale, you want to lift up your pelvis and raise it up. And then you keep breathing here. You can clasp your fingers underneath for a deeper bridge. Shimmying your shoulders beneath you. Breathe. Make sure your knees are not splaying outward. Keep your thighs parallel. And release that, release your clasp with your fingers if you have that. And then lower your hips to the ground. And now a few dynamic bridges where we'll lift our arms and your hips at the same time. So inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms over your head. And then exhale, lower hips and arms at the same time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock your knees side to side here. And now clasp your knees with your hands. Now rotate your knees around, making a big circle around your sacrum, almost like you're giving yourself a back massage here with the weight of your body. Rotate in one direction a few times and then the other direction. Releasing more tension in your spine, your hips. And now rotate your knees out and around. So in, out, and around. Balancing out the left and right side. And then rotate the other direction. Good. Now place both feet back flat on the floor. Lift your right leg up, rotate your ankle. And reverse the rotation. And now place that right ankle over your left knee. Bring in your folded left leg, clasp either the back of your thigh or your left shin. Keep your feet flexed here to protect your knee and bring it in for a deep hip stretch. Breathe deeply. Release that. Both feet flat. Raise the left leg up. Rotate that left ankle around. Now bend it, drop it over the right knee. Flex both feet and pull in, clasping your thigh or your shin of your right leg. Deep breaths. Release that. Hug both knees into your chest. Bring your nose up to meet your knees. Give yourself a big hug. Release that. Your neck back down. And now bring your legs up and clasp the outsides of your calves or your ankles for happy baby pose. Bending your knees. And if you'd like to rock your baby, rock side to side here. Knees back to chest, hug them in. And now extend your left leg straight back on the floor. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bring that right knee over to your left side for a twist, gentle twist. You can look out over that right shoulder a little bit, just gaze. Breathe. Bring your both knees back to center. And extend the right leg on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right knee over. Twist to the left. Breathe here. And back to center. One more time, hug your knees in. And extend your legs out, relax to corpse pose or shavasana. Maybe fidget until you're very comfortable. Get both left and right side equally balanced on this mat. Completely relax. Feel yourself sinking into the mat. Sometimes this is the hardest pose for us to just be still. This is the most effective pose to seal our practice. Slowly start to come back into awareness, wiggling your fingers and toes. Slowly roll over to one side. Come back to seated when you're ready. To seal our practice, we just have a couple of breaths together. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale, deep cleansing breath. Inhale, raise your arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart center. And bring your thumbs to your forehead for kind thoughts. To your lips for kind words. And to your heart center for kind action. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for coming to our first in-person class in 2.5 years. It's great to be back. It's great to have you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, I'll be around for a few minutes after. And we're going to do this 3 more times this semester in the same room. We're also recording this, so Thomas will share the recording later. Also, we love it when